99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
Good day. It is now 12 hours 17 in Guyana with your news at noon for March 31st, 2023. I'm Kevin Smith. PPP General Secretary Bara Jagdeo said that his party is not worried about losing any support for its decision to not renegotiate the lopsided contract with ExxonMobil as it heads into local government elections. Jagdeo was at the time answering questions from reporters at a PPPC press conference held at Freedom House, Georgetown. A reporter asked him if his party's failure to renegotiate a better oil deal with ExxonMobil for the country could affect its support base in the upcoming local government elections. In response, the PPPC's General Secretary maintained that his party never promised to renegotiate the contract while campaigning for the March 2020 regional and general elections, and supporters still voted it into government. And Bara Jagdeo on Thursday said that while the Guyana Marriott Hotel is a profitable venture and is making a profit, it is of no supreme benefit to the government owning it anymore. Last December, it was announced that the government is looking to sell the almost $60 million hotel. The hotel started under the Jagdeo administration when he was president, using taxpayers' dollars and with a syndicated loan through the Republic Bank Limited of Trinidad. The vice president explained during his press conference that despite the hotel being started at a time when others touted it as a white elephant, the hotel is now a money-making machine. Jagdeo stated that as a result of the government being generous to help trigger a new wave of hotel building. And coming from CNN, Donald Trump has been indicted by a Manhattan grand jury. According to multiple sources familiar with the matter, the first time in American history that a current or former president has faced criminal charges. The indictment has been filed under seal and will be announced in the coming days. The charges are not publicly known at this time, one source said. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's office will reach out to Trump's attorneys to discuss his surrender to face an arraignment. The DA's office has been investigating the former president in connection with his alleged role in a hush money payment scheme and cover-up involving adult film star Stormy Daniels that dates back to the 2016 presidential election. Meanwhile, with a $17.7 billion allocation in this year's budget, the Guyana Water Inc. is looking to spend approximately $104.5 million to construct a water well at Amelius Ward, Region 10. This was revealed during the opening of tenders on Tuesday at the National Procurement and Tender Administration Board's office. At the opening, it was revealed that 5 contractors have submitted bids to execute the construction of the well. And moving on, the Guyana Police Force on Thursday issued a wanted bulletin for an executive member of the Working People's Alliance, Mutupe Tekuma Ogunse, for several serious offenses. According to the bulletin, Ogunse, 7-1, is also wanted for attempting to excite hostility or ill will on the ground of race. The incidents reportedly took place on March 9th at Buxton Public Road, East Coast Demerara, during a WPA public meeting in that community. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Ogunse is asked to contact the nearest police station. And now let's tell you, President Ali on Thursday led a government outreach to Region 3 labeled Office of the President Direct. The outreach was held at the Lenora Track and Field Stadium. According to the Department of Public Information, hundreds of issues, including land titling, public assistance, job opportunities, pension payments, and education, were addressed. Some 600 cases were said to be addressed during the morning session of the outreach. OP Direct, a people-focused initiative of President Ali, aims at having representatives of the Office of the President as well as other government ministries and agencies work in different regions in 2 days per month. And just before we head to a short break, let's tell you Vice President Kaieteur Radio on Thursday said that the threat against U.S. interest in Guyana is a serious matter and that it is getting all of the government's attention. He did not disclose the nature of the threats, but related that U.S. government is also looking into the situation. The U.S. Embassy in Guyana on Wednesday put its citizens on a security alert while increasing its security protocols. In a statement published via its website, the U.S. Embassy said that it is urging U.S. citizens to be on high alert as it has received threats against U.S. interest. The time has now moved on to 12 hours 23 in Guyana. We'll take a short break and return with your news.
Right now, children are at an increased risk of sexual abuse, and the perpetrator can be nearer than you think. So stay alert and be aware. Be aware of your neighbors. Be aware of your friends. Be aware of the people you have in your home. Do not become complacent. Protect children now. You can make a report to the police or call the CPA hotline on 227-0979.
A message from the Child Care and Protection Agency, Ministry of Human Services and Social Security, and UNICEF.
Welcome back. Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Anil Nandlal on Tuesday met with a delegation from the Women and Gender Affairs Commission to discuss the amendments to several legislation that deal with protecting the rights of women and children, including the Sexual Offences Act and the Family Violence Bill. The delegation, led by Chairwoman of the Women and Gender Affairs Commission, Indra Chanderpal, raised a number of issues, including the need for the government to implement a family code, the need to address the gaps in the Domestic Violence Act, the Sexual Offences Act, whether the Evidence Act will be amended, whether a sexual harassment bill will be implemented, whether the government of Guyana will sign on to the optional protocol of the convention on the elimination of all forms of discrimination against women. And wrapping up his 2-year tenure as chairman of the Private Sector Commission, Paul Cheong on Wednesday said that as the country develops, the PSC will continue to advocate for local content so as to ensure citizens benefit from the country's resources. Cheong made the remarks at an appreciation dinner hosted in his honor at Park Rain on Wednesday. Cheong, who noted that it was a privilege being the chairman, said that over the years they have faced many challenges, but they have always risen to the occasion. He shared that during his tenure as chairman, they have consistently emphasized the importance of a strong local content legislation. He related that the PSC recognizes that the growth and development of local companies are crucial to meeting the changing demands of Guyana's economy. And to wrap things up, Kaieteur Radio, the leading source of entertainment and news in Guyana, is thrilled to announce its 4th anniversary celebrations. We could not have come this far without the unwavering support of our loyal listeners, and we are grateful for every moment you've spent with us over the years. To mark this significant milestone, the radio station will be throwing a 4-day bash filled with surprises and tons of prizes from April 1st to April 4th. As we celebrate this anniversary, we're reminded of our journey and the milestones we've achieved. It's been a challenging year for everyone, and we are grateful for the support you've shown us. We're honored to be part of your daily lives, and we promise to continue delivering quality programming for years to come. Guyanese are being urged to join the station from April 1st to April 4th to be part of the fun. And that brings us to the end of today's News at Noon. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
And that. Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts.